Hi guys, my name's Katie, welcome back to my channel. Didn't plan on doing a video today because I've pre-filmed about 3 or 4 videos already, but I have to talk about this book, Made You Up by Francesca Zappia. I finished it yesterday. It's now like 11:15 p.m. on Sunday, so I finished this late last night. And it's still taking me like the whole of today to process some thoughts to be able to talk about this book. So I read Eliza and Her Monsters at the end of last year, and I absolutely loved it. I've said contemporary isn't my kind of thing normally. I'm not normally a big fan. I was when I was younger, but in the last few years, not so much. But I loved Eliza and Her Monsters, so I bought this one straight away when I sent it on Amazon because I had a pretty good feeling that I would like it. I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved this book. It's about a 17-year-old girl who's called Alex, who suffers with schizophrenia and paranoia. Now, I know someone personally in my life who's a relation to me who suffers with schizophrenia, so they've never been able to really talk about it openly that much with me, which is understandable. So reading about it, I did kind of know what to expect, but it's touched me so much. It really did. I mean, like I said, our main character Alex is an amazing protagonist. She's so funny, and sorry, the way she deals with everything, and she's so quirky and unique and very witty and very clever. The main characters in this book are obviously Alex. There's a main character in it as well who's called Miles, who's a boy who goes to Alex's high school. She is kicked out of her former school for writing graffiti on the wall, so she gets kicked out and starts a new school. At her old school, everybody knew she was ill, everybody knew she had schizophrenia and paranoia, but at this new school, nobody knows, and that's the way she would like to keep it. But obviously, eventually somebody finds out. So then once one person finds out, being in a high school, loads of people end up finding out. But yeah, Miles, the character I've just spoke about, is the kind of character, to begin with, you don't like him. Well, I didn't. Didn't like him very much. Wasn't very likeable, wasn't very redeemable. There wasn't anything like that positive about him. But as the story goes on, you learn to kind of love him and think better of him, like Alex does in the story, because to begin with, they really, really don't get on. But as the story progresses, Alex learns that Miles' mother is also ill, mentally ill, and she's in a mental hospital. So all the way through the book, Miles subjects himself to some very embarrassing things and some very dangerous things. He does jobs for people to get money, pay the bill for his mum to come out of the mental hospital for him to look after her, make sure she's okay. So as the story goes on, he does more and more redeemable, nice, funny things. He helps Alex a lot. Great bunch of side characters as well. Really good bunch of side characters. Like, because she's committed this graffiti, she's basically got to serve a form of community service at her school, which is working in the like sports department of the school in a group with Miles and a few of the other side characters that we meet. So that's really, really good. A group of friends that she makes are so awesome to read about. There's a few twists, one in particular that I didn't see coming. And Lee was sat downstairs last night watching TV with his dad, and I was upstairs reading it, and it happened. And everything that could happen in this book, that's the one thing I didn't expect to happen. I was crying. I was full on crying. I just sat with my mouth hanging open, with tears coming down my face. I was so sad. I finished it, cried, and that happened, and then I finished the book, and then all night, all for the rest of the night, I was so sad, in such a sad state of mind, so emotional. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I still can't put all my thoughts into words properly. Oh, love this book. I rated it 5 stars. If I could rate it 10 stars, I would, because it's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Mental health is portrayed so well in this book. So well in this book. Like with Eliza and Her Monsters. Eliza has depression and anxiety, and that I suffer with depression and anxiety myself. And I know quite a few people who do, and in Eliza and the Monsters is represented in such a good way, such a good way. Obviously, the illnesses that Eliza and Alex suffer with are hard to deal with, and they're sad, and it happens pretty much everywhere, and to try and help people who suffer with them is obviously difficult. But the way Francesca Zappia writes, it's absolutely amazing. It's taken obviously serious, quite sad, hard things, but written in such a good way that even though it's sad, it's not depressing. And obviously, because Alex has schizophrenia and paranoia, she has to determine daily whether things are real or whether things are not real. If she's just seeing things that aren't there, or if she is seeing things but thinking they're not there, or that kind of thing. And you, as a reader who are reading along with her, have to decide for yourself as well if a lot of the things she's saying or thinking or hearing are real or not as well. So that was really interesting. It feels like a very personal read. You feel like you're Alex and you're trying to determine whether these things are real or not real. She takes photos of things as well, daily things that she sees. She's got a camera with her, and she'll take a photo of something she sees at that time, and then later on she'll study the photos that she's taken to see if things are there still afterwards or if they're not, so then she'll know what's going on. Her mum and her dad do the best to deal with her illness and what's going on, and her little sister Charlie is absolutely adorable. I loved her little sister Charlie. So lovely to read about. The bond between these two was so lovely to read about. Everybody needs to read this book. Everybody needs to read this book, even if you don't like contemporary, because I don't like contemporary. I don't like romance contemporary. I love Fault in Our Stars by John Green. That's a really good contemporary book in my opinion. And I like a few of his others. I don't like every single one of his books, but a few. But I don't know what it is about Francesca Zappia and Whitney Gardner. I could read their books all day. They're so good. I love this. Yeah, 5 stars from me. I'm so glad I read this book. I think I picked it up at just the right time. Straight away from page 1, I was hooked. Absolutely hooked. It's funny. It's sad. It's uplifting. But it also broke my heart. It broke my heart. Normally I can see plot twists coming. This one, no, I was so shocked. I really did feel for Alex. I really did. I just wanted to hug her. Oh, I have to talk about this. I'm going to tell everybody I can, to read this book. So, now I'm done fangirling over this book. More reviews will be coming up soon because lately I've been reading so many good books. This year so far has been an amazing reading year for me. So there will be more book reviews coming up on my channel. If you would like to see that, then please do let me know. I'm going to do some videos on it, but if there's particular book reviews that I've read that you want to see, then please do let me know. I'll be leaving all the information for Goodreads and Twitter and Instagram and all that kind of thing down in the description box if you wish to follow me on other social media. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you very soon with another one.